Hello and welcome to the Tuesday Tell All. This is Driver Interviews with Bobby Fazio. I am Bobby Fazio, and it is Tuesday already, the 5th episode of the year. January is just about finished. Tuesday, January 30th. We got one day left, and then it's on to February. Leap year. We got 29 days in February this year. Yeah, how about that? 2024 is a leap year. Okay. Does that mean anything good? Groundhog Day is coming up soon, right? That's what, that's in a couple days, isn't it? Get to see if there's 6 weeks of winter left or not. I'm interested in finding out because I don't like cold weather, and there's plenty of it where I live. Tom Maioli, he's not dealing with cold weather. He's checking it from D7. He's loading up on raffle tickets for that 1966 Plymouth Satellite. Get out of here. Let me know about that. I would like to know about it. Beer is your friend. It is. It's everybody's friend, right? A warm coffee would be even better for me right now. I had a heck of a work day. Let's go, Walt Walker. Happy Tuesday. Walt must have had a heck of a work day too because he was third in line today, and he's usually first in line. What's up, Walt? How you doing, buddy? Jimmy Carter. How you doing, Jimmy Carter? Everybody's favorite president, right? First leg. There you go. All right, thank you, Walt. Good for you. Good for you. Brian Zenson. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Florida bound on Saturday. Scott Cat. Oh, I can't wait to get to Florida. I hope the weather's good. My forecast doesn't go out that far yet. So if anybody has seen the forecast for February 7th to the 11th, let me know. I'm interested in finding out. I got to know if I should pack shorts or pants, right? Tom Baker. What's going on, Tom? Let's go. Tom's been making a lot of appearances lately. I like it. I like it. Either he's not working as much as he used to, or he's managing his time a lot better, efficiently. He's putting my show ahead of his work where it belongs. Jimmy Carter celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Jimmy Carter. All right. Good for you. 38 years old, Jimmy Carter, right? Nick Ryder, he's listening. What's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Mike Smith, hello from cold Cincinnati. Thanks, Mike Smith, for tuning in. Darian Houston is tuned in, and his favorite place to be on a Tuesday night with the Car Show family. Thanks, Darian. Bobby, Walt is here. GTL automatic with the head start. Walt made it. Ray made it too. Ray doesn't usually stay up this late. Casey Miles, what's going on? Casey Miles, hope to see him in a couple weeks down in Gainesville. Steve Bruce, what's up? Happy Tuesday, Steve. Doug Core, how you doing, buddy? Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Dennis Chapman, one of my favorite front-wheel drive stalkers. Tom Breaker's on a lunch break. Sounds about right. 9 o'clock at night. He's probably gonna have a snack pack. Russ Abrams, how you doing, Russ? Cold, snowy Michigan. I hope Jamie made you something nice and good for lunch tonight, Tom. Right? And no coffee and cigarettes. We need you to live for another 100 years. Remember, we told you that. All right, let me take a drink of some energy here, liquid energy, because like I said, I've been tutoring all day, man. All day, just finished. I mean, pre-calculus, statistics they were throwing at me, algebra 2, find an area under the curve. I mean, this brain can only take so much in one day, and I got through it. So you guys are going to get what's left of it, all right? And hopefully some of this cheap crap from Ollie's is going to help. C4 energy. Here I am telling Tom Baker to watch it with coffee, and I'm drinking this poison. So I guess we'll see what happens, right? Scott Giordano, what's up, buddy? How are you? Thanks for tuning in, Scott. Appreciate it. All right. Well, let's start with a couple birthdays. Why don't we, huh? We know it's Jimmy Carter's birthday. Happy birthday, Jimmy Carter. This is from the Drag Insights homepage, which I highly recommend you sign up for Drag Insights by tomorrow. The price is going up on February 1st. So in 2 days, the price is going to $79 per year. Right now, the price is $50 per year. If you sign up today or tomorrow at $50 per year, you get that price for the next 3 years. So in the next day, today or tomorrow is your last chance to lock in $50 a year for 3 years. Okay. But anyways, on the homepage, Drag Insights, we got birthdays, we got race calendar. You can look up where you want to go racing. It's really cool. So happy birthday, Jimmy Carter. Happy birthday, Louis Gill out of Canada, January 26th. He's got that red Cavalier in super stock. Happy birthday, Louis Gill. My dad had a birthday on January 27th. Happy birthday, Bob Fazio Sr., January 27th. And thank you guys all. We had like 800 posts of happy birthday, which I think he saw it. I hope he saw it, but who knows? But thank you guys. I saw it, and he appreciates it when I tell him. Henry Specht and Henry Specht, Mike McGinley, and Travis Morgan. We got a trifecta on January 28th. So happy birthday, Henry Specht, Mike McGinley, and Travis Morgan, January 28th. Jim Farrell today, January 30th. Happy birthday, Jim Farrell. So we had a lot of birthdays this week. In the Drag Insights birthday calendar. It's a master calendar, but it also has birthdays in it. But it's got the race schedule in it, like I said. All right. Anybody see that new track popping up? 8th Mile track getting built in Callahan, Florida. That's north of Jacksonville. It's like basically near the border of Georgia and Florida. So that's pretty cool. There's already a speedway there. I think there's a dirt track, and the gentleman that owns the place is going to put in an 8th Mile drag strip. 8th Mile. Okay, not quarter mile, but hey, any mile's better than no mile, right? So we'll take it. Anybody that lives in the northern part of Florida might get another place to test, tune, and or maybe we'll get a I don't know, divisional or an open there eventually. Guess we'll see. Guess we'll find out, right? All right. I'll trade you this banana for your snack pack, Tom. Tom's just silently going like this. You know how badly I could beat you, right? Anybody remember that movie? I know Ray does. Tom probably does too. Don Kennedy, great day here in the center of drag race tracks. There he is. He's in Tennessee. He's near Bowling Green, Kentucky also. He's in a good spot. George Wright, hello from the Motor City. When I hear the Motor City, everybody thinks Detroit. What I think is Motor City Pizza, which is amazing. If your Walmart has it, buy that. It's better than DiGiorno. The crust is perfect. Motor City Pizza. But hello, George Wright. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I've never been to Detroit other than a layover, like flight in Detroit airport, but that's about it. Shane Swayze, what's up? Am I going to Bradenton? I absolutely am going to Bradenton, February 7 to the 11th. My dad's coming with me. A couple of his friends are coming. Our friend Rich, Krez, and Diz. Yep. So we call one Krez and we call the other one Diz, and they're the two funniest human beings you're ever going to meet. So if you see me down in Bradenton, you'll probably meet these gentlemen as well and be prepared to laugh your ass off for a couple days. Actually, that's Krez's birthday the day we go, and I think the day before we go is Diz's birthday. Everybody's turning 70 in this group, except my dad just turned 68. And these are all high school buddies that used to play sports together. Jose Ramos, what's up? How you doing? Happy birthday to all. Happy birthday. Thanks, Walt. You're a good guy. Pop Fazio is the man. I'll never forget all of his help at Virginia. He's a good guy. Thank you, Darian, and your family is your family's been very helpful to me too, and I appreciate it. Tim Barrett. Hi, Bobby. Linda and I are getting things organized to head to No Problem in 2 weeks. That sounds great. I'm excited for that track. I like what they're doing there. To be honest, I have noticed a social media presence from a lot of tracks and a lot of the divisions that I had not noticed in years prior. I think all the tracks are starting to turn it around with their social media. I think even the divisionals offices are starting to turn it around. I kind of like where things are headed, despite where we've just been. I mean, this pandemic, let's put it behind us. Let's start heading up and to the right. Positive slope, right? That math is still in my head from today. So let's turn it around this year. I like what I'm seeing on social media. Let's keep that going. For anybody that tuned in on Thursday, I was on somebody else's podcast. I was on Robert Simpson's podcast called On the Spot Motorsports Media. So it was a really cool opportunity the other night. We had a great time. The hour just flew by talking about how I got into racing. I mean, obviously I got in through my father, which is how most of us got into it. Not all, but a lot of us do. And just telling stories. We just had a good time, and it was a great opportunity. I enjoyed it, and I invite you all to check it out. It's called On the Spot Motorsports. Check that out on Facebook and YouTube. Give them a like, give them a subscribe if you would. I'm sure they would appreciate it, and I will be seeing them in Florida. They want to do an interview on me the way I do interviews on other drivers. So it's pretty cool. I'll be on the receiving end of a driver interview, which I have not really done before. So it'll be interesting, to say the least. Bill Bader is coming on here next week, a week from today. So set your calendars, be ready, try to stay awake, have some coffee at 9 o'clock, because I would like you to all have questions for him. and we can learn from him. See how he approaches a divisional event at his Summit Motorsports Park out in Norwalk, Ohio, because he knows how to pack the house, and that's what I would really like all tracks in the country to learn from this man. Okay, he enjoys having a divisional. It's not an annoying task to him. It's a great opportunity, and I want it to be that way for all the tracks in the country that are blessed to have a Lucas Oil divisional series at their facility. So next week, February 6th, Bill Bader, he owns Summit Motorsports Park out in Norwalk, Ohio. He is the man. All right, just another quick tidbit about Drag Insights. Like I said, today and tomorrow, final days to lock in your price. They're going to add a couple new features. They are taking surveys as to what features you would like to see. There's also going to be a site makeover, just to make things a little bit, the usability, make it a little bit easier, make things a little bit clearer to find. Sometimes people call me and say, how do I find this? How do I look at that? And I just have to show them real quick. So we want to make those things easier. So Alicia is on that. I don't do programming. All I do is tell you guys about Drag Insights. I use Drag Insights, and I do a little bit of the math behind the scenes. When they tell me they want to find an average so-and-so, I tell them what numbers they need to add up and divide and what outliers they need to get rid of. So I just do math. I'm not, customer service, and I don't know how to do programming. All right, so don't ask me to come program a whole new piece of software for you, because I don't know how to do it. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. Get in there. Oh, add your photos too. And one cool feature that I really like, that I actually asked for, was in our driver profiles to be able to shout out our sponsors and add our own photos and things like that. So you can give your sponsor a little bit of love. You can add photos, which you could already do, of your car, of yourself, of your dog, of your sponsor logo, whatever you want. And video is going to be coming soon if you want to add a video of your car going down the track or doing something. This is all, it's all because we think it's cool, but it's also, it can be used to pitch to a sponsor and just to tell a sponsor that, hey, I'm going to be on the track, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be there, but I'm also going to be on this website that has like 9,000 users or so, and people will be seeing it, because you don't have to be a driver to be on Drag Insights. You can also just be a spectator who likes seeing all the cars and putting, faces with names. If you put a picture of you in front of your car, people can finally start associating your face with that car, which is kind of hard to do in drag racing, right? So just want to let you guys know the features that are coming. All right, let's give a little love to our sponsors here. Driverinterviews.com is my website. Like and subscribe if you could. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're over 4,000. We're approaching 4,100. So one subscriber at a time. I really appreciate it. And go to that website if you want to buy a shirt, hats. I'm out of hats right now. I got to get some more. Stickers, and the car show sticker, which you can see right behind me up there. Hashtag the car show. We want to flood all of our stock and super stock cars with that sticker. I think I got some right here. Here we go. So I got a package of them. Hashtag the car show. That has gotten a lot of interest. I got a lot of people asking me for stickers for their cars. So I am going to charge a little bit of money for the stickers, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to make any money, but all of this stuff I pay for out of my pocket with the help of sponsors, of course. But I need a little, help with the reimbursement. So, probably going to look at like $3 for a sticker. If you buy 2 stickers for both sides of the car, then it'll be like 2 for $5, something like that. So it just helps out the cause and keeps me from going broke. All right. But hashtag the car show and @driver interviews is my handle. Lupe Tortilla, Texmex.com. They got the blood orange margarita going again, I see on the website. But if you're in Houston, San Antonio, Austin, or Dallas, Texas, check it out. Check into Lupe Tortilla. Tag me in it. Tell them that you found, their restaurant thanks to Driver Interviews with Bobby Fazio. All right. Let's help them out. And everybody else that helps out this podcast. DragInsights.com. I've already said enough about DragInsights.com. Check out your stats. Check out your opponent's stats. Last 2 days to lock in the price and contingency eligible. So eligible. So if you win or runner up, you get a year or 6 months free premium membership. But you can't be eligible for that until you purchase your first round of premium membership for $50. So I would get on that if I were you. Guys, lots of good things coming in that program. All right. Start researching. 2024 season is just around the corner. And insure your race cars as well. Don Kennedy Race Car Insurance, 602-284-6240, or email Don Kennedy by using the email address ondonkennedy@gmail.com. You can see his phone number. You can see his email address right there. The policies are written through Haggerty Insurance, which is a very reputable company, and he can get you taken care of. He'll give you a form to fill out, and you talk to him, and he can help you out. He'll tell you what's best for your needs. All right, Don Kennedy, big supporter, original supporter, and founder of Driver Interviews. To be honest, this whole thing was his idea about 3 years ago. Kenwood Welding and Metallizing. That's Tom Baker. That's the guy that's he's on his lunch break right now. He was tuning in, and we can't thank him enough for all his support. He's an OG supporter as well. Thank you, Tom and Jamie Baker, for all you guys are doing for Driver Interviews. We appreciate it. Fuel Factor X. Increase your fuel mileage, guys. Gas is ticking back up again. It's so weird here in Jersey. It'll shoot up 25 cents, and then it'll trickle down, and that 25 cents will take like 2 months to come back down to where it was. And then it'll just shoot up 25 cents again. So diesel here is pretty dismal. All right, it's expensive. But you can increase your fuel mileage in a gas or diesel engine using Fuel Factor X. The link is in my show notes there. It has Driver Interviews built into the link, so it will refer you. So click on that and learn more about that. All right, just go into the notes there. CP Carrillo Pistons, Rick Pennington. That's R Pennington at cpcarrillo.com. Don't forget the hyphen, 2 R's and 2 L's. If you need some pistons, they will be able to help you out. Let them know that you are a fan of this show. All right, and that's how you found them. Okay, tell them that I sent you. All right, I appreciate it. Who else is out there? I'm seeing comments flying in. I can't keep up. Walter Gamble, what's going on, buddy? How are you? How are you, sir? Thanks for joining us. Darian Houston, the future is getting energized. If we could all have the energy level of Don Kennedy, things would be unreal, but we are all getting there. Don Kennedy, most professional guy in racing. Pete Ducko, what's up, Pete? Out of Florida. Oh, man. He'll be at Bradenton. I wish this pro race wasn't so close to deployment. Going to be a great race. Oh, Brian's going away. How long and where? Whatever you can tell us, let us know. I'd like a new feature of AI to help me. We'll see what we can do, right? Invest in NVIDIA. I think that's still the way. Hey, Bobby, working on the car again tonight. All right, Tom Gent, I'll be seeing you hopefully soon. All right, Tom, good luck with the car. I'm listening to me in the background. Appreciate it. All right, what else we got out there? Okay, anybody wants to sponsor the show, let me know. Send me a PM. You want to have your logo, you want to shout out, anything that you want to do to help the show, we greatly appreciate it. I'm getting new equipment. I got a new camera. Well, I had to step my phone up. So I got a newer iPhone with 3 lenses, so I can take cinematic mode. It's got less shakiness. It's got image stabilization. So I'm trying to invest in the show. I actually went back to Rode microphones on the Driver Interviews. So I had these years ago, got rid of them, got the DJI mics, which I thought were supposed to be better. They were smaller. The battery life was great. I just didn't like them. There was too much background. It picked up everything but the speaker. And I thought that was very strange to me for a product that was so expensive and had such good reviews. These Rode wireless mics always blocked out. Like a car could drive by in the lanes and you could barely hear it. You could only hear the person that I was talking to in the lanes. So I wanted to go back to the Rode wireless. I sold my DJI on Facebook Marketplace. Fortunately, they sold in about 2 days. So I was able to get these for free pretty much. But I also have a mic for the lanes walks now because I was walking around with the wireless mics, walking up to people with that little wireless mic, handing it to people, and they couldn't see it. They were giving me fist bumps. They didn't know I had a mic in my hand. And I'd be like, wait, hold, take the mic here and talk to people. So now that I can walk around with an actual mic, so what let me just show you real quick since you guys are all here. So what happens is these are the mics that I would clip to everybody's shirt when I talk to them on a driver interview. This actually clips on here like this. Boom. And that turns into a mic. The big poof ball goes over top of it, and it looks like a real microphone in the staging lane. So it's like an adapter to turn into a reporter mic, we'll say, right? reporter mic. So I'm pretty excited about that. Stepping my game up on the lanes walks. It's going to be fun this year. All right. But this all costs money, and I couldn't do this without the help of these sponsors that are really taking care of me. So thank you guys for all of your help. I am also trying to, I got some new lighting in here. I still haven't positioned it the right way. I think I'm going to redo this whole office / studio because I don't know. I can't really tell if I like it. I got this wonderful Christmas present from Bunny Horn. That's Venice Perno's sister. She did this rug hook for me, which is amazing. Did this whole logo. This is all rug hooking, which, in my opinion, I can't even draw stick figures, let alone do anything creative that is like artistic. And this thing is blowing me away. I want to hang it on the wall. I finally got the pieces to do it. But if anybody is interested in getting their own image rug hooked, it is Blue Steel Design Rugs on Etsy. So it's Blue Steel Rugs on Etsy. The company is called Blue Steel Design Rugs on Facebook. All right, so you can look that up. Her name is Bunny Horn, Horne. All right, there's her business card right there, and this is a really cool thing that makes a great gift too. So you might want to check that out. Blue Steel Rugs on Etsy, Blue Steel Design Rugs on Facebook. All right, so let's get back to it. We've got a couple more announcements here. D4 is still looking for a division director. I don't know if anybody took that job yet. I'm sure Walt Walker would know. Or maybe, if we're lucky, Walt took the job. But I highly doubt it because he works a lot and he's trying to focus on his race program, right? So, Walt, let us know what you know about that, all right? All right, good. Ennett Morris, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Brian Zensen's going to be spending the entire race season in the Middle East. He's going to send us a postcard. All right, Brian. You take care of yourself out there. Let us know when you're going. I hate that. And we all know my buddy Fast Eddie is out there somewhere. I mean, we can kind of guess where he is. We're not really supposed to know. But I know where he is. It's been getting kind of dangerous lately if anybody's been watching the news. So I don't know if he's going to be on tonight or not because where I am, it's 9 o'clock at night. I think where he is, it's like 6. I don't know. It's early in the morning. Usually he tunes in. He's pretty loyal. Me, I'd be sleeping, but not Eddie. He loves racing and he's a loyal listener and a loyal friend. Bobby Barker, is that me? Right? Come on down, all right? Dave Cat, good evening, Bobby, from Florida. I'm jealous. Your studio is fine. Spend the money on the race cars. You got that right. I know, but I don't want to spend sponsor dollars on race cars. I spend sponsor dollars to make this show better because that's what you guys are sponsoring the show for. You're not giving me money to go spend on my race cars. I just wouldn't feel right doing that. I have no knowledge of the future D4 director. Oh, Walt. Thank you for your service, Brian. Everybody, yeah, thanks, Brian Zensen, for his service. We appreciate it. All right, how about this, Roger Brogdon? Huh? How about this? Okay, I'm just gonna post. There's too much for me to try and put on. Like, I was gonna try and get it as get a picture going here. Of course, I can't get this darn link working. I mean, it worked for me earlier. Come on, let's try this. Let's try this. There we go. Copy and paste. Everybody that is on a computer right now, I want to see if this link works. InsideCompRacing.com. Roger Brogdon, all right, is putting up $750,000 of his own money. I'm pretty sure it's his own money, or at least a huge chunk of it is his own money. I don't know if he got some other sponsors in there. This is the biggest payout in NHRA sportsman history, okay? Now, the majority of this money is for competition eliminator, which is the class that Roger is knows and loves, and his heart is, into. All right, but he hasn't left out stock and super stock racers and other divisional categories, such as top dragster and top sportsman and super comp and super gas. All right, so let's start with this comp payout. I know we don't talk about comp a lot on this show, but this is absolutely worthy of bringing up for sure. $250,000 to the Division 4 competition eliminator winner. Okay, the season-long champ. Okay, 250 grand. 75 grand to second place. Third place is 50 grand. Fourth place is 50 grand. Fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth place, 25 grand. Ninth place and 10th place both get 10 grand. All right, so the top 10 finishers in Comp Eliminator in Division 4 are making a killing, right? $250,000. Oh my goodness. Woo, the pros would be jealous of that. All right, on top of that, he's got these bonus races. At Indy last year, he had the Roof Tech Indy Comp Clash, it was called. So the top 16 in points had a run for $50,000 at Indy. All right, so that was like a special side race that I believe he had to kick money up to NHRA to actually be able to have the race, for the privilege of having the race, for the privilege of paying all of his money to these Comp Eliminator racers. He also had to pay a nice chunk to NHRA, all right, for the advertisement. I mean, Roger Brogdon, this is very, very admirable. All right, so what else is involved in this? Another $75,000 Roof Tech Vegas Comp Eliminator Shootout. All right, so that one's in Vegas. That's whoever's top 32 in points. The Indy Clash is for the top 16 in points. Vegas is top 32 in points. Winner gets 50 grand, runner-up gets 15,000, semis get 2,500, and the quarterfinalist gets 1,250. Amazing. All right, this one's got me interested. $50,000 Venetian Resort and Casino Competition Eliminator Bonus Fund Blackjack Tournament. What is this all about? Somebody fill me in on this one. All right, we got to get Roger Brogdon on the show so he can just fill us in on all this. All right, one free entry per team, one free entry per sponsor. More details to come. I'm excited about that. That sounds amazing. $50,000 blackjack tournament. This guy thought of everything. This is amazing. Oh my God. And then $1,000 cash bounty to whoever takes out the previous winner, the previous Comp Eliminator winner. Whoever takes that person out gets $1,000 bounty bonus. So imagine you take out the winner. This happened to me one time. I took out the previous event winner in a final. So I got the winnings of winning the final. I got contingency, and then I also got the bounty money too. It was a nice trifecta. That was at Cecil County in 2022, I think, in Superstock. So that was cool. All right, so like I said, he hasn't forgotten about the other sportsman categories. So he's giving $1,000 bonus to each event winner in all the other categories. Like I said, top dragster, top sportsman, super stock, super comp, super gas. All right, they all get $1,000 for each win at one of these races as well. So that there is 10 races. How many categories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $60,000 right there for what Brian Zenson already said it. $60,000 in additional Lucas Oil drag racing money. Is this amazing or what, dude? Wow. I can't believe it. I see Robert Keister posted on Class Racer about the East Coast Super Stock Association dates. He did. More on that in a couple seconds. Brian Warner, Brian Zenson, stay safe over there. The Bliss Story channel. Hi from the comp world. That's why I'm here. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Brian Warner, thanks, buddy. Brian Warner, how you doing, buddy? The Bliss Story. Hi from the comp. All right. I know I just read that one. Okay. 60 grand. I read that one already. Vegas thing. Basically an exclusive blackjack tournament for the sponsors, racers, and friends. Wow. All right. I would just like to stand around and like kind of watch that. That sounds fun. They have a $5,000 fantasy program going too to start the season on their Facebook page. All right, so we got to check that out. So that is on what Inside Comp or the Bonus Fund Facebook page. We got to look that up. We got to find that. That sounds amazing. Mignon Hudson, 15K up for grabs for the fans with the CEBF Fantasy League as well. All right, so 15,000. This is getting better by the minute. Somebody else come on and tell me it's 30,000. Let's just keep upping it. All right, thank you very much for that tidbit of information. All right, so Fantasy League on this Comp Eliminator Bonus Fund. I am all in. Let me know where it is. If anybody has a link, post it on here so we can share it. All right, so these are 10 events for this bonus fund. Okay, it's the Belrose Sports Nationals, March 14th to 17th. Noble, Oklahoma. Ennis, Texas. The Kansas City Double Divisional. That's at the new Flying H drag strip. The U.S. Nationals. The St. Louis Nationals. The Pine Valley Divisional. Pine Valley, what's that? October 18th. October 18th. Pine Valley Raceway. Where is Pine Valley Raceway? Somebody let me know. And the Las Vegas Nationals, October 31st to November 3rd, and that's 1.5 times the points. So it looks like the St. Louis National and the Las Vegas National are 1.5 times the points. They count your best 7 out of 10. To be eligible, you must compete at least 7 of the events. I think that's for the big money comp eliminator fund. I think the sportsman money, I don't think the other categories, I don't think you have to compete at all 7. I think if you just win your event, you get an extra $1,000 bonus. All of this requires you to run the decal, the comp eliminator bonus fund decal. I don't know where you get that decal yet, but if anybody else does know, let's post it. Post it on my page here so I can share it for everybody. All right. That is an amazing, amazing payout. So thank you very much, Roger Brogdon. That is, that's very, very generous. And I mean, I would love to see, I would really, really love to see somebody do something like that in stock and super stock, right? I know it'll take a lot of money. It'll take somebody very generous with an ample amount of money to give out. But if they were to do it, just know that I would praise you on a weekly basis every Tuesday. That's the best I could do for you. And anything else you would need me to do, hang your banner or run your stickers on our car or make us all run decals on the cars, we're all for it. If you want to put up that kind of money, I will try to help in every way, shape, and form that I can. So thank you, Roger Brogdon. And I know everybody in Comp Eliminator appreciates that. And that is a huge step up for Lucas Oil Sportsman Drag Racing. That's for sure. All right. Fantasy program. Sign me up. Yep. Me too. I was only $10,000 off. Good thing I don't work in finance. Right? Tom Sheehan. What's going on, Tom? Hi, guys. Getting my SS fixed tonight. Miss all of you. We miss you too, Tom. Tom, hell of a racer. And them Chryslers. What do you have? A Sebring, I think it was. I mean, he had a Corvette when I was a little kid, but I know he had a Dodge as I got older. Jay, use your simulator at Maple Grove and beat Ray's ass. Good for you. Comp Eliminator bonus fund. Comp Eliminator bonus fund fantasy. All right. Thank you very much. Maybe that's Roger Brogdon watching right now. But thanks for posting that link, guy. Everybody's got it there. CompEliminatorBonusFund.com/fantasy. All right. Can't wait to check that out when I'm done. 5K first half of the season and 10K second half of the season. Sign me up at CompEliminatorBonusFund.com. All right. We got it. We got it. Can a 68 GTO be competitive in comp? Put some kind of high winding small block in it and let us know. Not sure how to link, but the fantasy program is on ICR and our website. Pine Valley is in Lufkin, Texas, north of Houston. Thanks for educating me on that geography lesson because I had not heard of that track before. All right, so we got a couple websites to check out. I'm going to throw this out there. If you run a 69 Camaro in stock and super stock and win the NHRA championship this year, I will build a model replica of your car. I have a bunch of 69 Camaro kits. All right, you heard it here first. Warren Monteith will build you a model of your car if it's a 69 Camaro, if you win championship in stock or super stock, or both. All right, Darian Houston, D4 really has it going on. Slightly jealous of their creativity. Well, you know what? I know it's got some people crossing the, over in the D4 to run for that big money. I know Cody Lane did it. I mean, he's out of like the state of Washington, and he was running comp in D4 last year or the year before for that big money. So I think he won it too, didn't he? Lufkin, Texas, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Brian Zinson, Tom drove my SS car many moons ago. Lots of old modified history out of Texas. Gotta love it. You know what? I think I've never beat Tom Sheehan. I've lost to Tom Sheehan. I think my dad lost to Tom Sheehan back in the day. He is undefeated against the Fazios. Sitting here doing tax returns. Oh, Ray, I need you to do mine. Love D4. Good for you, Walt Walker. Don't you want to be the president of that, Walt Walker? Don't you want to be the division director and be running the show over there in hand in hand with Roger Brogdon. I mean, that would sound like a good deal over there. Well, I think that division is definitely headed in the right direction. Definitely headed in the right direction. Ray Thurston the fourth even loves D4. All right. All right. So that's really all I got on the Comp Eliminator bonus fund, the fantasy competition there to try and win some extra money. If you run comp, try and win that big money. If you run any of the other categories, you could win some money too. That's just a wonderful thing. I can't say enough about it. Thank you, Roger Brogdon. All right. On to the Bradenton race now. This is only 9 days away. Q1 is 9 days away, and it starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Had I known that, I would have flew in Thursday morning instead of Wednesday. I could have worked an extra day, but I didn't realize that schedule was going to start at 1 o'clock on Thursday, February 8th. So the entry list for this, now this is the Pro Skag Shootout, brought to you by like Johnson's Horse-Powered Garage. Just a wonderful event here for the pros, the Nitro cars and Pro Stock, but they also threw in Top Sportsman, Top Dragster, Pro Mod, I think, and Stock and Super Stock. Stock, 32 car field, Super Stock, 32 car field. Both fields, winner take all, $30,000 to win. I believe the entry fee is $1,000, and it was invitation only. The entry list is still a little bit hush, for good reason, I think. I believe that some people that got invited probably just don't feel like hearing backlash from people who didn't get invited, right? People who didn't get invited might say, well, why did that person get invited? And why did this person get invited? And I should have gotten invited because I won a lot. And that person shouldn't have gotten invited because they don't win as much. And, to squash all that, guys. I know if you didn't get invited, I'm sorry you didn't get invited, but listen, this is a big deal for us, and we don't need a whole bunch of complaints surrounding it and negativity. Let's make this like a positive event. This is getting Stock and Super Stock on a national stage in front of what I think is going to be a packed house in Bradenton, Florida. All right. So I'm excited. I'm going. I'm going to try and get as much video and content as I can. I will announce or help announce if they need it. I'm sure Walt will do the same. Walt's going to be there. So I just really think this is a great opportunity for us to show our brand, show our wheelies, show how cool our classes are to a whole new audience, I'm hoping. All right. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet and you're planning on going, it's $130 for 3 days, or it's $40 for Thursday, $50 for Friday, $50 for Saturday. And I believe there is a concert and a barbecue Saturday night after the racing is finished. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm flying out Sunday morning. But let's try and keep the negativity to a minimum as it pertains to this race, guys. This is a big opportunity for us, and I'm looking forward to it. Right? I think this is a very, very good thing, and hopefully there will be more of these. This may not be the last one of these. Okay, there might be a couple more of these this year or next year. We don't know. We got to see how this first one goes. I'd like to see how it's run, see how organized it is. Just my only reference point really is NHRA running things. So this is a whole different animal for me to kind of watch and see how things are run. So let me know, anybody that is running the race, let us know if there are crew passes involved in this versus spectator passes. Is it like a restricted area type thing like you would find at an NHRA event? That's what I'm trying to figure that out. And if so, if there's any waivers that need to be signed, let us know. Let me know, because I would like to get on a crew pass if possible, so I can get access to the staging lanes, the starting line. I would like to get videos. You know how I am. So that would help me out a lot. Also, if somebody has like a decent pit spot that I could kind of set up as a slight home base, if you will, I'd appreciate that. I want to put flyers out. I would like to have stickers with me, give out stickers. I just got a new batch of shirts in, so it'd be nice for me to have a little a camp to kind of hand out the flyers for sure. I mean, I'll give everybody that's racing some flyers if they want to put some out at their pit spot in case spectators are walking by and you want to educate some spectators on stock, super stock, and show them your car, I still have a lot more stock and super stock flyers that I made for PRI. So I just want a place to kind of put those out. Let me know. All right, a couple more announcements here. We got the stock super stock 10K in Las Vegas. That's March 15th and 16th. Let's see if I can find that flyer here. I know I got it. Vegas. Here we go. All right, that is March 15th and 16th. Las Vegas, $10,000 to win. 50 qualified cars is what they're looking for. $350 to enter. This is Phil Mandela Race Cars putting this on in accordance with Wicked Stitches. Mark Kirby's got a lot to do with this. It's called Muscle Cars at the Strip. And there's the website right there to register. MATSLV. Okay, that's M as in muscle cars, A, T as in at, and S as in strip, and LV as in Las Vegas. All right, MATSLV.com. And you can see Mike Cotton's beautiful CUDA right there underneath doing a wheelie. And I think that is Leo Glassbrenner's Camaro up top there. I think he was last year's event winner. So hopefully that race gets a nice turnout. And thank you, Phil Mandela, for putting that on. That's really cool. What else do we have here? We have Class Racer Nationals in July of 2024. Let's see if we got a flyer for that one. Here it is right here. This one sponsored by Gutters by Design. That's Tim Stickles. He's sponsoring stock. Shane Oaks Landscaping is sponsoring super stock. $5,000 to win. Entry fee here is only $200, so not bad at all. And $1,000 to runner up. Not to mention a second chance race if you lose in the first round of the main race. There's a 32 car field there. It's $100 to enter to win $1,500 and a fire suit. So that's really cool. There's a top 8 index race, which is free to enter for the fastest 8 cars during qualifying. No entry fee. Go out and win $1,000 in stock or $1,000 in super stock. Very cool. All right, so can't afford to miss that one. That's at New Media Dragway, July 24th. That is in Pennsylvania. New Media Dragway up in the mountains. Beautiful track overlooking the mountains. It kind of feels like, honestly, I like going there because I feel like I'm in Italy, looking like mountains, hills. You see farms out there. It's really cool scenery. Don't get too much of that where I live. Definitely not here in Jersey, that's for sure. All right, what else have we got? Rob Kieser, as Tom Baker said, Rob Kieser is bringing back a 4-race event, East Coast Stock Super Stock Association at Cecil County Dragway. The first 2 races are going to be May 18th and 19th, I believe. May 18th and 19th, the weekend after our first divisional. So you can leave your stuff at Cecil County and run this Stock Super Stock Association race, 2 of them, I should say. I think it's May 18th and 19th. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 18th and 19th, right? So leave your stuff there. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. Fastest track in the country, okay? It's downhill, all right? Your time slips are going to look amazing, and there's no AHFS at an association race. The payouts, they're trying to put something nice together. I mean, they're talking about $2,500 to win each day. $2,500. Okay, they got some sponsored dollars on board already, and it's looking pretty cool. He's going to run it. Rob's going to run it in accordance with his in association with his .90 show that he does. All right, so he's got Mid Atlantic .90 Association. Stock and Super Stock are going to be there, and Nostalgia Super Stock is going to be there as well, I think. So it'll be a nice weekend. Come out and check it out. It should be fun. All right, so if you race stock or super stock and you're racing the Cecil County Divisional, just leave your stuff there and come back. It's going to be a good time. And then we're going to come back again August 3rd and 4th for the last 2 races. So we're going to see how it goes this year, and I guess Rob will take it from there. So sounds like a great time, and hope to see you all there. All right, any other announcements I need to make? I think that's it. All right. Oh, one more announcement is Gator Nationals, Gainesville. So I got a response from Josh Hart. So he has an open house on the Wednesday before the Gator Nationals. It's really cool. It's at his Bernie Speed Shop in Ocala, Florida. It was really cool last year. I went last year. Got a lot of people. There's a lot of professional drivers there signing autographs. He's got all of the cars. He restores cars for a living. This is a really nice and big shop. Food trucks, concert, live music, He's got it all going on there. It's a really cool event. I asked if I could put Mark Sargenti's stalker on display there, and he said email. He gave me the contact info of who does all the setup of this event. So I'm trying to put my car on display there. If anybody else is running Gainesville Gator Nationals and has an interest in putting their stock or super stock car on display, let me know. Maybe I can get a couple of us in there. We'll hand out flyers. We can talk. There's going to be a lot of people there. It's a great way to get your name out there, right? Talk to people. Joe Costello's walking around with microphone and camera. He'll probably interview you as well. It's just a good opportunity. The more we can get these cars out there and in front of people and educate them on it, the more people will be watching us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all right? So any opportunity I can get to spread the word on stock and super stock, I try to take it. Walt could be the next Wally Parks. Definitely he could, right? Walt for D4 president. I saw the list this weekend. Did you? All right. I got 5 on a red Camaro for an SS win. All right, you're going to have to be more specific. Which red Camaro? Huh? Mark Sargenti, what's going on, Mark? How you doing, buddy? Dean Tate, class racers have finally found what bracelet racers have been doing for a while. All right. Bracket racers or bracelet racers? I don't know. Can't forget the Stick Shift Nationals at Farmington Dragway, June 14, 15. Farmington, North Carolina. And if I remember correctly, that is free entry. Free entry to win $10,000, I think that was, that stick shift race. So that is amazing. Midwest Class Racer schedule is out. We pay at least $2,000 per weekend to win, working on securing a ton of additional offerings at each race. Beautiful. All right. Tim Scheidler. Hi, Bobby. Joining the show kind of late tonight. Have you had any contact with the people in Bradenton about joining the announcing crew? Do they require media passes there? I'll do my best to try to help out. I have no clue about the announcing at Bradenton. None whatsoever. All I'm saying is if I'm there and they got somebody in the booth that really doesn't know how to announce stock and super stock, really just doesn't understand the classes, I'd be happy to help if they wanted me to. And I'm volunteering Walt to help as well, whether he wants to or not, because Walt knows a ton about stock and super stock. So we will be happy to help announce stock and super stock if they need it. That's all I know. I don't know who's in charge of it. I don't know anything else. Brad 69 Camaro for SS win this year. Oh, I hope so. That car is beautiful. Bracket racing. Dean Tate. Class racers are finally figuring out what bracket racers knew all along, which is, Dean, hurry up and elaborate before I sign off. All right, guys, I think that's it. You guys, InsideCompRacing.com is a website you can go to. Competition Eliminator Bonus Fund is the other website you can go to check out the fantasy draft, fantasy racing money. All right, so we got to get on that. We got to check that out. All right, guys, I think that's pretty much it for me. I will see you all next Tuesday. Bill Bader is going to be on the show. Don't forget, tell your friends, tune in. It's going to be a very good episode. We have a lot to learn from Bill Bader. All right, so I will see you guys there. Okay, Dean Tate, now I got it. Big money races. You got that right, buddy. You got that right. Carolina Classic Modifier Production. All right, check that out. Free entry for that big race at Farmington Dragway. Scott Cat, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Next week, February 6th, Bill Bader. I'll see you then. Have a good weekend. Take care.